work through the pain, push it right to the limit of what I can endure.
He might hurt himself though. You think he's gonna figure it out? Hi everyone and welcome back to another Naruto reaction.
Before we begin, as always, thank you to the patrons on Patreon. If you want to join us on Patreon, the link is in the description. Go check it out for early access to our footage and exclusive content like filler episodes and movies that are only on Patreon. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to this channel. Also subscribe to the ton of other channels that we have, which are all within the link in the description. Last but not least, check out our merchandise, which is also within the link in the description. Like this video, comment down below, and with all that being said, let's get started with this reaction.
Ah, he's learning.
It's gonna be even easier than I thought to get this balloon to burst.
Is this his first try?
It's time for a little break.
What do you think you're doing?
I might as well catch a little shut-eye while I'm...
No.
Some sake? He's really drinking?
He already was earlier.
You just let me know when you figured it out.
No confidence in Naruto.
I'll have this thing down before you even close your eyes, you lazy old fuck.
Dang.
I want to see him do this so quickly and impress Jiraiya.
Training. Pop goes the water balloon.
Let's go.
It's gonna work. It's looking like the sun is going down.
He said before you even close your eyes, he had like 3 bottles of alcohol and he's snoring.
He's still on the first balloon.
Man, this is crazy. What do I have to do?
He's like gonna smack it and break it open.
Did you do it?
Don't lie.
Not quite, but I'm really close. There.
You woke him up.
Come on, how do I do it? How do I get it to burn?
Help him out.
Like I've said before, you won't know how it's done until after you've done it. Maybe I'll give you a small hint to get you in the right direction. Get the water in the balloon spinning again.
This is the definition of practice makes perfect.
Exactly. He makes him go through the process before showing him.
Which direction are you making the water rotate?
To the left, I guess.
Now walk over here to me.
He's supposed to do it the other way?
I thought as much. The problem is you're actually a right rotation type.
He just read that by putting his hand on his head.
You got your chakra working against itself. Some people are left rotation types, some are right. But if you're spinning the water in the balloon in the opposite direction of your natural rotation type, your chakra's just counteracting itself.
I like this graphic.
I love these educational panels.
Me too.
But how were you able to tell that I'm a right rotating type?
Yeah, how?
How's this symbol all the way down like that?
Way your hair
Leaf Village.
Oh.
to the right, that means you're a right rotation type.
I love how they came up with this.
If I ever brushed my hair, I might have known that.
Get it now?
I could never know, I have no hair.
There.
Man, I never even knew my hair rotated. Forget about which way.
It's just a spike.
I think you'll find that this is the perfect jutsu for you, Naruto. All it requires is chakra. Even a slow learner can get this one.
Hey, who you calling a slow learner?
He's so savage.
I'm the guy who's gonna be Hokage someday. I bet you in 3 days I'll have this whole thing down. You won't be smiling then.
Man, he keeps putting these freaking timelines on himself.
It took the 4th Hokage 3 whole years to perfect it.
3 years?
In terms of difficulty, this is the 2nd hardest jutsu of all. It's one of the master rank ninjutsu.
No way.
To learn this move requires mastering 3 different phases of training. The water balloon burst is only the first.
Oh.
It took the 4th Hokage 3 years, and he was the best.
Meanwhile, if it's all the same to you, I'm heading back to town. I've been neglecting my research.
Oh man, he's ditching Naruto.
He's leaving him again? What happens if Akatsuki comes for him?
Second from the top in difficulty. The 4th Hokage's ninjutsu.
It means a lot to him, you can tell.
I'll stick around a little longer.
See you later then. Don't overdo it.
He seems very motivated.
You're right about the Akatsuki coming for Naruto. How is he just leaving him like this?
I don't know. He forgot what happened.
What's cooking, good looking? Are you the guy we've heard about? The one doing research on pretty girls?
Yeah! That's right, you've heard of me?
He's gonna write another book.
Buy us dinner, we'll stamp your card. When the card's full, we'll tell you everything.
What the heck?
Wait, how many dinners do they have to buy? That was a trap. He fell
That's
right into
100% a freaking trap.
it. Where was he sleeping this whole time?
It's in a hotel room.
Excuse me. Which way's the restroom?
He's so cute when he's waking up. He's like groggy.
Don't have 3 years to waste on this jutsu. Here we go, Naruto. You're gonna nail this thing today.
He's motivated. I'm ready to see this happen.
Was Jiraiya bluffing?
First, you see
Maybe.
the balloon?
Jiraiya does seem to tell the opposite of the truth.
Or he does seem to exaggerate at times.
Yeah.
Is that its real color?
Darling, everything about me is real.
He's having the best time.
He's freaking living it up.
Meanwhile, Naruto's training.
It's been 3 days and nothing. Rotating it to the left doesn't make any difference. Dang, Pervy Sage knows something I don't.
He's lying to him, I think.
With the cleavage right in the back.
Naruto hasn't seen him in 3 days. This is what he's been doing the whole time.
He just keeps adding different chicks to the pile of girls.
Oh, he has his stamps. It's like every single day.
He could seriously use some mouthwash.
He probably reeks of alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta build up my strength.
What?
What's wrong with me?
He can't use his hand?
Now I'm having a nervous breakdown. That's
This is so relatable. I love it.
He's on the toilet.
I know. I love this angle too. I think this is where Naruto thinks best.
When he's taking a dump.
He said there were no complicated hand signs to learn.
So what? Oh, the water.
Man.
He's learning.
This is how the episode began
You're
too.
right. Creative. I love it.
Hey, leave that alone. It's not a toy.
He's learning from the kitty. Oh, it scared her.
That's it.
You have to use both. Spin it this way, then the other way.
Rise and shine, Pervy Sage.
Since you're here, bring me some water, would you?
Some sensei that he is. Oh,
So, that's the first phase of
he
training.
did it. He's so awesome for that.
Would you mind giving me a little demonstration?
Perfect timing.
Watch carefully.
Awesome. He figured it out because of the cat. But he's using 2 hands, right? You're only supposed to use one?
There, old man.
That was pretty awesome.
He went back to sleep.
Splash more water on him.
Sorry about that. I've just been working day and night doing research.
Research.
Is that what you call it?
Gotta hand it to him. By steadying with his left hand and applying chakra with his right. It's a weird idea, but then hey, he's a weird kid.
Yeah, he's found his own method.
As long as it works.
It did work.
Good for you. I guess that little tip I gave you helped out after all.
It was really the cat.
I've really got him.
Oh,
I was watching this guy play around with my balloon, and I got a brilliant idea.
he's so happy.
He kept knocking it back and forth, which meant the water inside must be going back and forth too, in different directions. That's when it came to me.
And what would that be exactly?
Turbulence.
I remembered how bumpy the surface of the balloon got, like it was boiling. I was making the water rotate, but in only one direction.
That makes
When it was
sense.
gonna burst, I had to get the water spinning in a bunch of different directions.
He needs those eddies. Like
Yeah.
you said, the turbulence.
He still may not be capable of executing it with only one hand, but he found a way.
He figured out the method behind it.
You have successfully completed the first step.
All right.
Just threw the cat.
He's used up a lot of chakra,
Think he needs a nap.
and it only gets harder from here.
Jeez.
He's doubting if Naruto is even able to do this move.
Are you ready to proceed to the second step now?
Yeah! Rubber ball, hey.
Let's see if you can pop this one.
Oh.
Dang, that's much harder.
Did you see how easily he did that? He might be able to. Let's see. I hope it works. Oh, it was close.
This is hard.
The first element is rotation. The second element is force. But this object is solid. There's no water inside.
Oh.
It's far more difficult to exert your chakra rotation on it. I'll leave it to you to figure out.
I'll have to come up with something new for this one.
This seems really tough.
I better get back to my research.
Nice.
Hey, Pervy Sage, don't go away.
He's a one-track mind.
Help me with my training.
There's one part of this process you don't seem to understand. I said I'd be your teacher, not your father or your best friend.
He's telling him the truth though.
Stop being a child and learn how to stand on your own 2 feet like a shinobi.
Exactly.
It is tough though. He's looking up to him so much.
I was just hoping before you go, you could just show it to me one more time?
Pay me.
No. Really? He has no money left. He stole it all.
Get out of here, you greedy old skirt chaser! You're one to talk about growing up and acting like a shinobi! Why don't you act like a shinobi instead of a pervy old bag of bones?
True that. So glad he said
He
that.
called him a skirt chaser.
I would get so upset with Jiraiya too if I were Naruto.
This is way more difficult than the water balloon.
It's no good if you don't exert force.
Don't know how much more they can take.
He's really tired.
I like how we're not just seeing him do punches and kicks and throwing weapons. He's like trying to figure this out using his chakra, which is really awesome to see.
And he's also figuring out the method with his mind.
It's allowing him to think critically about the situation.
Yeah, and I like that it isn't a simple task for him. He isn't able to accomplish it very easily. It takes a lot of hard work.
It's one of the master rank ninjutsu. Stop whining. I'm not holding your hand. You have to do this yourself or not at all.
These words are really sticking with him.
They really have.
Hey, Naruto.
What are you doing here, pervy sage?
He's mad.
Hop into town and grab me some lunch. I'm your teacher, and a student is always obliged to obey his teacher.
Obedience.
He's also teaching him discipline, patience, a lot of other lessons actually.
But it seems like he doesn't have any of those himself.
Some teacher. What's he taught me? Nothing.
Naruto's basically taught himself.
Well, no, that's not true. Jiraiya's taught him so much actually.
Oh.
Here you go.
I'm big now. I can eat the whole thing myself.
No, we'll share. What would your mother say if I let you spoil your supper?
Okay.
I think he feels sad.
It's a great example of their relationship with Jiraiya.
Yeah.
I was wondering, maybe you could stick around for a while today? Help me train?
Sorry, no time.
But he really wants you there.
It's up to you to figure out by yourself, Naruto. Otherwise, there's no point in even learning it for all the good it will do you.
He's feeling very alone.
Stop acting like a helpless child. You're a ninja.
This is a great life lesson in reality too. You gotta stand up on your own 2 feet.
You're right.
Of course, don't worry about
He just
me.
wants company too.
Go on and do whatever you have to do, pervy sage.
You did
He's
that.
almost done.
I believe you.
Hey, it's true. Jiraiya is no liar.
This guy is too much.
Jiraiya is no liar. I'm
My
saving that
goodness.
one. It's a thing about like handing somebody the fish versus teaching them how to fish. And Jiraiya's already doing that for Naruto.
You're right, but Naruto just wants his support and him to stand there with him.
Yeah, but that's just like holding his hand through this whole process.
Not necessarily.
They're already together like all the time.
I think he feels alone.
Just wasting my time, burning up chakra for no good reason.
The self-doubt is hitting.
The more I try to increase the flow, the more it hurts. But I have to. I have to give it all I've got or it'll never pop. But what if all I've got isn't enough?
Ah, maybe he needs to tap into the red chakra.
That's it. If I can work through the pain to generate more chakra and then push it right to the limit of what I can endure,
He might hurt himself though. You think he's gonna figure it out?
still not enough.
He's giving it his all.
Dang, he's going hard.
He can do it, I believe in him.
Yeah, I've got it.
Break it open. You can do it. Oh, it worked.
He didn't blow it up, but he deflated it for sure.
I thought it was solid.
Well, we seem to have made progress.
He watched that, that's good.
Here, want one?
Nice.
You've come far. On your own.
I'm proud of him.
This is what I was trying to tell you earlier in the episode.
So, ready to try a little experiment?
What is it? Okay. Now what?
What did you think of this episode?
At some points in this episode, I was feeling really bad for Naruto because I think he really wanted Jiraiya's attention, and Jiraiya was giving him a lot of tough love. This episode was definitely about Naruto learning to stand up on his own and grow up a little bit.
I think it was done the right way. Jiraiya was watching him from a distance and also teaching him instead of doing it for him. Jiraiya can't hold Naruto's hand throughout the entire process. At some point, Naruto has to do things on his own, and this lesson has actually come up multiple times in previous episodes. So I'm glad that they're reiterating this lesson in a new circumstance. With that being said, we'll see you on the next exciting episode. Stay tuned and peace out.
Bye!